Imagine waking up to find that the money in your bank account, the currency you've spent your entire life working for, has lost its power overnight. For 80 years, this wasn't a fear, it was an impossibility. The US dollar was the undisputed king, the anchor of every global trade, and the oxygen of the modern world. But look closer. The king is bleeding. From the secret boardrooms of Beijing to the ancient landscapes of Ethiopia and the oil fields of Riyadh, a silent rebellion is being staged. They call it BRICS or geopolitical Titan that is currently dismantling the American financial empire brick by brick. This isn't just a shift in trade. It's the greatest wealth transfer in human history. While the media distracts you with headlines, the very foundation of the international order is being rewritten. We are 2026. Reckoning that could leave the West in the shadows of a new multipolar world. Today, we pull back the curtain on the hidden war for the future of money. We explore the death of the petrodollar, the rise of the digital yuan, and the secret alliance that is ending the era of the single superpower. History is moving, the dollar is falling, and the world as you know it is about to vanish. This is the story of the end of an era. Once upon a time, in the realm of global finance, a main currency was born, the US dollar. Since 1944, this green paper has been more than mere currency. It was the lifeblood of the world's economy, akin to oxygen for a thriving civilization. But what happens when the world decides to inhale something different? Our tale unfolds in the year 1971, during a pivotal moment known as the Nixon Shock. In a bold move, Sekunde Golden Tollteils, crafting a financial landscape built on trust rather than tangible assets. For half a century, this trust held strong, a fortress against economic storms. Yet, as the sun sets on this era, ominous clouds gather on the horizon. The whispers of discontent grow louder, echoing from Moscow to Beijing, as a new financial rebellion stirs. The king, the US dollar, finds itself wounded, its once unshakable foundation beginning to crumble. As the story unfolds, the sharks of the financial world circle closer, sensing opportunity in the turbulence. Will our hero regain its strength, or will it be dethroned in this new age of currency? In a world where power dynamics shifted like the tides, a single event sent ripples across the globe. Picture this, 2022, the West made a bold move, freezing Russia's foreign reserves. It wasn't just a political statement, it was a wake-up call for every nation on Earth. Imagine the moment when leaders sat in their grand offices, the weight of realization crashing down on them like a thunderclap. Your money isn't truly yours, they thought. Not if Washington disapproves. The implications were profound, sparking a frantic race towards de-dollarization. No longer was it merely about profit margins and trade agreements. It became a matter of survival. Nations began to explore alternative currencies, forging alliances, and seeking ways to insulate themselves from the whims of distant powers. As the story unfolded, visuals danced in the minds of the people. Maps of countries caught in the crosshairs of sanctions, and urgent news headlines about the SWIFT payment system. Each image a testament to the new reality. In this shifting landscape, the question loomed larger than ever. Who would emerge victorious in the quest for financial autonomy? And as the world turned, the stakes grew higher, making it clear that the future would be defined not just by wealth, but by the courage to reclaim sovereignty. Welcome to the world of BRICS, a coalition that has evolved from a simple gathering of emerging economies into a formidable geopolitical powerhouse. Initially conceived as a platform for collaboration, BRICS has dramatically expanded, now incorporating influential nations such as Ethiopia, Egypt, and Iran. This newly broadened alliance commands a substantial portion of global resources, reshaping the economic landscape. As we delve deeper into this fascinating development, we uncover the ambitions behind BRICS. Discussions of a new currency a bold step towards redefining financial sovereignty. But it doesn't stop there. The establishment of the new development bank signals a significant shift in the global financial paradigm, aiming to provide an alternative to the long-standing dominance of the IMF and World Bank. Join us as we explore the implications of this transformation, examining how BRICS is not just envisioning a new currency, but actively constructing a new world order, one that prioritizes cooperation, resource sharing, and economic independence. The future of global finance is unfolding, and BRICS stands at the forefront, ready to redefine the rules of engagement. In a world where oil flowed like water and currencies danced to the rhythm of trade, a powerful agreement shaped the fate of nations. For decades, Saudi Arabia, the guardian of vast oil reserves, struck a deal with the United States. The kingdom would sell its precious oil in dollars, and in return the Udpurity. It was a partnership that seemed unbreakable, a pact forged in the fires of necessity. But as the sands of time shifted, whispers began to circulate. The winds of change carried news from the east, where a new contender emerged, the Chinese yuan. Saudi Arabia, once firmly entrenched in the dollar's embrace, now found itself at a crossroads. The allure of trading oil in yuan promised new opportunities, a fresh chapter in its economic saga. The expiration of the age-old pact sent ripples through the financial world, igniting fears of what could come next. If the petrodollar were to collapse, the implications would be profound. The US, once the unrivaled titan, might find its ability to run massive deficits threatened, a precarious position that could shift the balance of power. As the story unfolds, analysts dive deep into the archives, unearthing the secret pact of 1974, a document that had kept the peace for so long, for the Federal Reserve, and a harbinger of change that could redefine global economics. In this tale of power and currency, the stakes have never been higher. Will the old alliances hold? Or will new paths be forged in the shifting sands of trade? Only time will tell as the world watches, breathless, waiting for the next chapter to unfold. As the dollar stumbles and fumbles like a toddler learning to walk, guess what? Gold is strutting back into the spotlight like it owns the damn place. Central banks are snatching up gold at mind-blowing rates that would make your head spin. But hold onto your hats, folks, because there's a shiny new contender in the ring. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs for those in the know. Just look at China's digital yuan. It's already strutting its stuff in. En es nationalgelijke Sekunde the hottest trend since sliced bread. So, is the future of money really going to be a slick digital ledger ruled by the East? What the hell is going on here? As the clock ticks toward 2026, we stand on the precipice of a monumental shift. The weight of accumulated debt presses down like a dark cloud, and the trust that once held nations together is fraying at the seams. we are faced with a choice that reverberates through time. Will we plunge into a chaotic collapse? Or will we embrace the dawn of a multipolar future? The era of a singular superpower is fading, a relic of the past. The stage is set, and the question echoes in the chambers of our minds. Are you ready to confront the world that awaits? History, relentless and unforgiving, does not seek our consent. It marches forward, demanding our attention, our action, our resolve. Prepare yourself, for the next act is about to unfold.